Daria here in Genoa, and I've come to know this project through one of my teachers, my English teacher, and I'm very happy to be here today with you.
Good. Thank you very much.
Great. Nice. So, have you ever thought about this? Life is like a flower. We are born and we're extremely beautiful. We grow up, we get old, and we die. So, what remains of us then? Nothing, I would say. We're just more insignificant parts of an incredibly complex system, which is the universe. But personally, I don't think that's true. What remains of us is something that, even if we can't actually see it daily, affects all our life. History. We inherit it, we make it, we become part of it. Now, I'd like to tell you something that I've come to notice during all these years spent at school. If you could ask some random students one of the most hated subjects of all times, my guess is that 90% of them probably would answer, firstly, maths, secondly, history. And the reason why we hate maths so much is because, let's face it, we're able to understand it as a fish is able to climb a tree. Or why history? I mean, history is quite easy, isn't it? Because it's boring, they're all dead, why do you have to study all those dates? This would be the typical answer. But I'm pretty sure that boredom is not the main reason. People do not understand the true potential of history. So now, you might be wondering what the real benefits of history are. Well, first of all, a person who reads and studies history will unconsciously develop what is the most important value of it, judgment in worldly affairs. Besides, how are we to understand present realities? On what basis will we make decisions about the future? Will we act blindly out of passion and ignorance, or will we act rationally based on knowledge? And if your choice is knowledge, we all know there's only one place to find it, and that place is history. Furthermore, knowing how men have acted in the past, knowing how they're striven toward the life of the respective societies, may not always suggest an incredibly ingenious solution to present crises or problems, because we can never exactly match the past with the present, but it undoubtedly makes the task easier by providing a background and a body of past experience. Furthermore, history makes us better thinkers. It is universally known that the person who can think independently and resolve independently problems, who is a lifelong learner, is a well-informed person. Besides, history provides us examples. Nietzsche used to say that people do really need examples and models, and historical examples are especially powerful ones because they actually existed. Joan of Arc demonstrates the power of individual belief. Galileo symbolizes the fight against others for freedom of thought, and Thomas Becker and Thomas More represent integrity in the face of deadly intimidation. Oration Nelson symbolizes the qualities of courage and duty. Seeing that somebody in the past has done something similar to us makes us think, he has done it, I can do it too. But most importantly, history shows us what it really means to be human. History is for self-human knowledge, because the only clue to what man can do is what man has done. And this is why Thomas Jefferson said that schooling in America's new democracy should have been chiefly historical. And I think that this is one of the wisest things ever said about history, because history is not just a subject that may be taught among many others. Every subject has history. Physics, chemistry, literature, music, they all have history. And to teach, for example, about what we now know about biology, without also teaching what we once knew, is to reduce knowledge to a mere consumer product. To teach, for example, about the atom without Democritus, to teach about electricity without Faraday, to teach about music without Haydn, is to deny students the knowledge of their own roots. And Cicero once said, what is a human life worth unless it is incorporated into the lives of one's ancestors? And I'm pretty sure that with ancestors, Cicero did not mean your father's aunts. Thank you.